for taking time out with Premier Sports Officials Association. This is Sean Johnston from Omaha, Nebraska, bringing you 2025 PSOA Umpire Team Meeting number 1. We're making 3 videos for all baseball and softball umpires for the 2025 season, for the idea of consistency and getting all umpires on the same page when it comes to recruiting and getting started, whether you're a 30-year veteran or this is going to be your first year umpiring. Future videos will be on training and education, and then our last meeting will be on how does an umpire advance. With no further ado, let's get into recruiting. And recruiting is not just new umpires. Recruiting is retaining and returning umpires as well. So this video, we are asking all umpires to watch in its completeness, and at the very end, follow the instructions to join Team Premier Sports Officials Association umpires for the 2025 season. So our mission this year is to be the leader in sports officiating by setting the standards of recruiting, training, education, and advancing all sports officials. So setting the standards as simple as matching uniforms. Having all umpires watch this video to get the behavior expectations. And this is for all sports officials. This is not just for new ones. This is just not for year 1 through 5. What we all need to be part of one team, one unit, day in and day out. So what is recruiting? Identifying people interested in learning how to umpire and inviting to training sessions and future incentives and opportunities to advance. So again, we've made a partnership with Protect the Game. If you're watching this as a veteran, all right, there is a program out there that will help you get started as a new umpire. They'll help pay your dues year 1. They'll help buy uniform and equipment in year 1. So you could either Google Protect the Game, you could reach out to Patty Harsh directly, or contact myself and I will get you in contact with Protect the Game. Previous coaches, previous players, previous parents who are fans, if your son and daughter are done playing and you want to stay involved in the game, we are calling all umpires to our future training sessions, our education sessions. So you could learn what it takes to be an umpire. And then after those sessions, then you can say, yes, I want to be an umpire. All right, so that is what this video is going to be going over. Recruiting, inviting, and how to get started. So huge recruiting tool that we have is what games can I work and how much am I going to be paid for these games. So you could pause this video to look over this list, but this is, as of right now, the opportunities we are going to have for umpires to work. And as we get closer to season, undoubtedly, we do get more teams, more organizations, more tournaments that contact us to supply them with our professional umpire staff. Payments: recreation softball, $40 per game. Recreational baseball, $45 per game. Why the difference? Time limit. Softball has a shorter time limit than recreational baseball. New contract we have this year is GOSL softball. This is a development softball league played Monday through Thursday in the Omaha metro area. It's 3 games a night, $45 per game. Select baseball solo. This is a raise from last year. This $10 raise if you were working a game solo from 8U through 14U, though 13U and 14U, we strongly recommend 2 umpires. Select baseball 2 umpires, $60 per umpire per game. Triple Crown, this is during the College World Series. Games start the Thursday before the World Series and continue through the Sunday of after Father's Day. And they pay $68 per game. And we'll talk about incentives with Triple Crown during this time frame. High school. We have picked up 3 new high school, potentially 4 for this spring season. $70 for sub-varsity, $90 for varsity. Why the difference? Time limit on JV and freshmen, no time limit on varsity. College JV. When we talk about advancing later on, I supervise 3 college conferences, and we encourage programs that have a JV team allow us to assign umpires to get them acclimated to those college rules, college mechanics, college terminology. It's $100 per game. Summer college, we assign 2 different summer college leagues, and the pay is between $150 and $200. The range, we try to take into consideration of travel, where umpires are coming from, and then those who are traveling farther, allow them higher rates to offset the cost of travel. How are umpires paid? There's 2 main ways. One is paid by the team or organization at the field. We ask high schools, some of them pay via check in the mail, some of them will have a check on the site. There is a high school that pays arbiter pay, because that's going to be the second way it's paid, arbiter pay. So new umpires. When we start getting into the education of arbitersports.com in future training tapes, you must not only create your arbiter sports account, but then your arbiter pay account. By clicking payments, clicking on the arbiter pay logo, you want to add your banking information. You do not need a bank account. You could actually get a debit card from arbiter pay. From a PSOA standpoint, if we collect the funds from the teams and organizations and we pay the umpires, my goal is to pay daily. So on a Monday, you work a doubleheader paid by PSOA. The next day, you're going to get paid $140 or $120. Or for the softball, it'll be the rate that you earned the previous day. EAA, which is Elkhorn Athletic Association, ENS, Eastern Nebraska Sports, and Millard United, they will pay weekly. All right, so what they'll do, they'll upload funds. They confirm with the coaches and tournament directors that, yes, all these games were played, all the umpires showed up, and then they pay weekly either Monday or Tuesday once everything is confirmed that games were played and umpires showed up. This is a very simple system. If you have Cash App, if you have Venmo, if you have PayPal, you already know how to set up this type of payment system. And then if you are still having troubles, everyone's going to be given a PSOA coach. You could contact your coach, and we've already made a training video of how to use Arbiter Sports as well. Tax recording. This time of year is tax season. We start getting 1099s. As a PSOA sports official, you are going to fill out a team registration form, and you are agreeing and understanding you as a sports official are an independent contractor. So you are responsible for your own uniform, your own equipment, your own insurance, your own travel. This is good when it comes to taxes, because when you get paid, no taxes are taken out. So at the end of the year, you're given a 1099 in January, and let's say you make $10,000 officiating sports. You do not have to pay taxes on all $10,000. There are deductions as an independent contractor. So we have an NASO tax guide on arbitersports.com under list and forms, and you could copy and paste this address. It is a guide of what is deductible as a sports official. What is it? What mileage is not. What meals are, what meals are not. Talk about dues, talk about technology. All of these percentage-wise are deductions because you need them to be a sports official and as an independent contractor. Other form of payment that we get as sports officials that most people overlook. As a sports official, we're not going to go out there and volunteer and free every single game, every single night. I will tell you though, if you take advantage of our training, if you take advantage of our education, if you put in an honest effort every single game, you're not only going to get the monetary payment, you are going to get so many intrinsic payments. Fans, coaches, players, gratitude, and happiness. When you serve others and others appreciate your servitude, it's going to make you feel good. And when you do a good job, you are going to be told, thank you. Thanks for umpiring. I hope we see you again. The next is a positive impact. We're going to talk about leadership. As umpires, we are the leaders. We set the expectations of sporting behavior and we model the sporting behavior. And the more positive we are, the more contagious that is, and it will impact the players, coaches, and fans outside of that game. And then living by giving to others what they cannot do themselves. Right? Not everybody can be an umpire. Not everybody could be a doctor. Not everybody could be a teacher. But if you are watching this video and you choose to be an umpire, understand you have been given the innate skill, opportunity to give to others that can't umpire. That is very important when it comes to community connection and giving back. How do you get intrinsic payments from partners? Give or you receive advice. You give or receive experience. You give or receive guidance. And you give positive impact to others. Somebody may be having a bad day. You might be having a bad day. And when you work with partners in a positive way, that partner makes you smile. You make that partner smile. It changes your day from a bad day to a good day. Okay, value through conversations. I did not believe when I started umpiring the impact I have gotten in my life from working with other sports officials. The friendship, the connections you make in other parts of careers and life, the networking, and when you become really tight in the sports officiating network, you go through life together and you help each other through life, whether it be you need a ride, whether it be you need to borrow equipment, whether it's, hey, what would you recommend me do in this situation with family or friends? All right, it's just unbelievable of how much intrinsic payment we get the more we get involved in sports officiating. And then we always feel like to be important to others. Understand your partners need you. Okay, so when you sign up for a game, especially with a partner, when I say they need you, your partners need you. All right, so take that with serious professional commitment. I always say umpiring is like being part of a team. If you are the starting pitcher and you don't show up that day, who's going to be the starting pitcher? Sure, maybe somebody else will, but will they be as good? Are they mentally prepared to be the starting pitcher? That is how important you are as an umpire. The teams need you, the players need you, the fans need you. They need you to be the best starting pitcher every single day. Now we talk about dues and membership levels. You are going to have a choice of 4 membership levels. First one, full PSOA membership. This is recommended for umpires who are in their first to fourth year of experience and umpires who officiate 2 or more sports. The second one, full umpire membership, recommended for umpires 5 years experience, looking to be the best they can be, but they're only working the one umpire baseball, softball season. They're not working multiple sports. The third one is basic umpire membership. And the last one, this is for an umpire who has never umpired before. You don't have a uniform, you don't have equipment. The new umpire membership is going to be $400. Now let's go into what do you get in return for this level of membership. Start with the basic, the cheapest. $75 basic membership includes a PSOA team hat that will be handed out in future rules meetings, futures rules discussions starting in February. You get invited and access to all of our education opportunities. Those are live meetings. We plan on having about 12 of them throughout this 2025 season. You get an arbitersports.com account. New umpires, do not go to that website and create your new account. Once you join the team, the coach will make your account, but understand there is a cost to that account. Those who join our team, when it becomes available, will have access to the self-assign tool where you could actually pick up your own games. You control your schedule. All officials will be invited to officiate all sports. So right now you're like, I don't know if I want to do a second or third one. You are going to be invited, so you'll have the opportunity to. And then an invitation to team socials. So these are events we have at the end of the season. For baseball, we have one right before the College World Series starts. And then for postseason umpires, we have socials to prepare for that postseason tournament, to go over that specific rules, rotations, and all the food and drinks are paid for with these dues. So we hope when we set these dues, not only does it allow you access to what you want, it allows us to pay a foundation of what we can give you, and then throughout the season, if you truly feel that when it comes to the hat, the power of Arbiter Sports, the amount of games that we have to offer, the socials, the education, if you truly don't feel like you got your money's worth, call me. Let's have a conversation. What I will ask you is, what can we do different to add more value to this basic membership? The next level is the full umpire. All right, so the big difference on this one is you get to attend an advanced PSOA clinic at no additional charge. So our usual rates for our advanced clinics is $50 to attend. $75 basic membership. For $25 more, all right, you will have the access to sign up for a PSOA clinic. Our baseball one is the second weekend during the College World Series, and we have one in October. In addition to that, minus the 50% savings on the clinic fee, we are going to introduce an umpire-in-chief program this year. And so if you sign up as a full umpire, you will get an observation, and that's going to be a key word, an observation by one of our umpire-in-chiefs. The only thing we ask is don't sign up for this level and want that observation, but only work 5 games. It's going to be hard to send out an umpire-in-chief to watch you work one of those 5 games in the season. All right, so we're asking umpires, when you sign up for this full membership, you plan on attending a clinic, you want an observation by a UIC, open your availability and look to work at least 50 games. If you do not get an observation at the end of the year and you sign up for this full umpire membership, we will refund you the $25. But if you work 50 games, we are going to be able to find one opportunity to get you seen by one of our 20 umpire-in-chiefs. The next one, full PSOA membership. All right, this is for umpires who are going to work multiple sports now. So you're going to get everything the full umpire gets, the clinic 50% off fee, the observation by an UIC as so long as you work at least 50 games. But this is for umpires who are trying to be the best they can be. We're going to get you access to the Ump app course. So if you go to umpapp.com on your own, you're going to see that course cost $50. All right, again, so for an additional $25 from the full umpire membership, now this is the full PSOA membership, you're going to get another educational value for half the price. So half the price of clinic, half the price of umpapp.com, and then a PSOA observation by a UIC, as so long as you give us enough opportunities to send out a UIC to see you. New umpires. I love using this picture. All right. The most important part of becoming a sports official is fake it till you make it. And the number one thing to do is look like an umpire. So if you are debating, God, do I do this level? Do I not do this level? The number one reason is I myself will be purchasing your uniform and equipment to match majority of umpires in our family. I'm going to get you a shirt. I'm going to get you the correct pants, black ball bag, indicator, brush, stopwatch, mask, chest protector, leg guards. I'm not going to go super, super expensive, but I'm definitely not going to go cheap. I'm going to get the best uniform at the best price to keep you protected and make you look professional from your first game of the season to the last game of the season. On top of this, you are going to be invited. We're going to have in March, in April, in May, and if needed, in June, with college students coming back, an umpire course enrollment. Anybody can attend this umpire course enrollment for additional fee, which we will post later on. But new umpires with this package, it's not an additional fee. At this PSOA umpire course, we go over the 10 umpire foundation rules. We attack and destroy the myths of baseball and softball before you get on the field. We're going to go over solo umpiring positioning and movement, where you go over two-person umpire positioning and movement. We will go over umpire signals and practice it. And yes, you will also get an Ump app account, and your PSOA coach will be following your progress in this Ump app account as a new umpire to make sure to give the support, to give the encouragement, to continue to complete the course to earn a higher rank. If you are going back and forth, new umpires, do I do this or do I not do this? Understand, this membership package will get you going in the right direction, and you're going to have success right away so quick if you just allow us to help you get started the correct way. So recruiting, we are looking for team unity individuals. Not everybody is an umpire. PSOA is not for every single sports official. But if you consider yourself professional, if you consider yourself a person that could keep people safe, and you consider yourself a challenger, like you want to perform at the highest level, you don't want to just make the team. You want to hit number 4 in the lineup. You want to be the cleanup hitter. This is the type of person we're looking for. Umpires returning, purchaseofficials.com. This is the website we're going to use for new umpires. Get out your equipment. Get out your uniform. Is the equipment still usable? Does it still fit? Does your uniform still fit? Is it faded? Is it not faded? Use purchaseofficials.com with our PSOA 24 team discount code. But recruiting wise, if you're still thinking, is this for me or not? If you're a professional, if you believe in safety in sports and you want to challenge and you want to put yourself in a position to be the best you can be, this is your team you need to join. How do you pay the dues? At any of the education meetings or trainings we have, you can make a check made out to PSOA. If you attend a meeting live, you could give myself or whoever's doing the training cash. Just make sure if you are paying cash, we give you some type of receipt and proof that you paid cash. Another thing you could do is Venmo, Sean Johnston 28. You can PayPal, st_Rita1920 @yahoo.com. All that, even the Venmo and the PayPal, goes straight to our PSOA business account. All right, if you do pay PayPal, please send it as a friend and not as a service. Again, you are an independent contractor. You do not have to pay taxes on this registration. If you are new or you need assistance, you can contact myself and say, Sean, I need assistance. I can't afford the $400 out of pocket, but I definitely want to umpire, and I want to umpire a lot. There is no doubt if you have the will to umpire, we're going to be able to offer you enough games paid through PSOA, and we could pay out of your game fees. So if it's a $60 game, $30 goes towards your dues payment, $30 goes to you. So you're not even working games, quote unquote, for free. It's just half until your dues are paid. So our focus this year, and we will say this in every single training video, the we before the me. I love this because even if you take a look at the we and then me, it's a mirror, right? When I'm working, I am only as good as my partner. We as a team are only as good as our weakest link. So understand, when we are out there officiating, we are a reflection of everybody else, not only in our group. Like you have that PSOA hat on, that yes, it does reflect everybody in the group. So me reflects the we. So we have to put the we, the entire group, ahead of the me. So understand, we value all of you. We as in players, we as in coaches, we as in fans, we as in partners, we as in PSOA coaches. We value you. 2, we believe in all of you. We believe you can continue to master the rules. We believe you could master positioning to put yourself in a spot to make good judgments. 3rd, we need all of you. All right? Don't be that umpire of, somebody else will pick it up. If you're not available, we get it. Fans get it, coaches get it, players get it, assigners get it. You're not going to be available 24/7. However, if you are available and you have a choice of sleeping in an extra 2 hours or, just watching TV for 2 hours, understand we need all of you. Right? We're going to need as many great officials out there to make the whole group look great. We want to give more than we take. So we got the dues. I hope, I plan, and I'm willing to bet at the end of the season, you are going to get a huge ROI, return on investment. So if you choose the $100 and you work 50 games at $60 a game, $100, you earn $3,000. That's $2,900 return on investment. $400, you work 50 games, you made $2,600 on that investment. I cannot think of another full-time job that you have that much return on investment. Think about the cost of education to get a degree for a full-time job. How many years does it take to get a return on that investment? All right. We want to give you way more than what we take in dues. We will help you. We have a huge support system when it comes to training, education, our coaches, clinics, advancement. If you need help, we, PSOA coaches, we, partners, the baseball, softball coaches, the players will teach you how they can help you too. All right? We as a group will help you as an individual grow as a sports official and grow as a person. And we will do what you cannot. So if you cannot do something, contact us. We will help you. We will do it. All right? You do not have to do everything by yourself. All right. So this year's focus is the we before the me. Let the we help you grow as a sports official, grow as a person. It's amazing when you do that. The more you give, the more you're going to take away from this experience. So as we conclude this video, join PSOA. This is our team registration form. What I'm asking every single umpire to do, whether this is your 30th year or first year, if you're saying, yes, this team is for me, you want to take out your phone, hold your camera over this QR code, and fill out the Google registration form. If you are a returning umpire, your account will be activated once again when self-assign opens at some point in March based on your rank. You know you are part of the team. If you're a new umpire, you're going to fill out this QR code. Give at least 48 hours. Typically, our coaches are quicker than that. But once we get a new umpire registered in this Google form, we get you into arbitersports.com. That is how you know your registration form went through. So thank you for taking time out with PSOA. I hope you say yes to baseball and softball umpiring, and those looking to work multiple sports. I hope you do the full PSOA membership for lacrosse, volleyball, basketball, baseball, softball, football. Say yes to sports officiating and say yes to Premier Sports Officials Association. Those of you who've been to our YouTube channel before, all sports officials, remember, you're only as good as your last call.